Hello, everybody. I'm back. I actually just finished working out. I'm Letitia. This is my 2026 diaries. Okay. I just finished working out because it's so cold outside and the roads are still, they're not super icy, but kind of icy. If your area got hit by the winter storm, we did. So the roads are kind of icy. So I was like, I'm not going to the gym. So I did a workout at home, still leg day. Today is Monday. I was supposed to do my recap for the last week of January, week 4. So that's what I'm doing today. As you can see, I'm back on track. I just worked out. But last week in the midweek, I did check in and talked about how sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Ignore the big pile of laundry. I'm gonna get to that. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll dig in it all week and just pull out what I need. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Anyway, I checked in last week just to kind of talk about how I was unable to really work out the way that I want to because I was in so much pain from my cycle starting. So the rest of the week was kind of a bust. I was not able I wasn't able to get my workouts in. I wasn't really able to get my steps in either. As you know, last weekend we had the winter storm as well. So was that last weekend? That was last weekend. Time is running together. I'm sorry. I'm really I think I'm confused. Time is running together. Anyway, I think that was last weekend. But it snowed this weekend. It didn't snow last weekend. I don't think it snowed here. Anyway, we had a winter storm the last weekend because of the weather conditions, and it was mad cold, and I just wasn't. On top of me being in pain all week, I wasn't going outside in the cold. Absolutely not. It was shut down. So the last week of January was a bust. But the main reason for the video, the end of that week 4 recap, was to kind of just recap January altogether. Because I was really trying to review what I've been eating to kind of see if that was working for me. And I don't think it did. Shout out to all the girls, getting their protein in, counting the macros, eating the sardines, you know what I'm saying? The boiled eggs, the sardines, the high protein, everything. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I don't think that it worked for me. Personally, I think 30 days was enough time. Especially, I feel like I know my body pretty well. It just wasn't working for me. It wasn't cutting it. It wasn't. So I had to yeah. Anyway, um and I honestly think that last week of January, because of my cycle, because of the pain I was in, not being able to work out, I didn't lose any weight for the month. I felt like I probably did, and then it probably went back up that last week. Anyway, I'm back at zero pounds lost, which is also weird because the corset I have it in size large. I'm on the last hook of it, and it's like I can easily move around in it now. The sad part about that is I ordered a size medium, and the medium is too small. Like I can't get in the widest hook on the medium. So I've been trying to decide if I'm going to keep it as like motivation, or if I'm going to return it and try to find one that kind of fits. Also, that's just going to cover my whole torso. Some of the corsets, like, they'll fit around, but they're not long enough. I don't think they were made with taller women in mind. Now, I'm not the tallest, but I am. I say I'm tall. I'm 5'8" for reference, and I don't think that. I don't know. It seemed like the large was long enough and wide enough when I bought it, but the medium was like not long enough. And it also could have been because I was a little bloated. I was on my cycle when I tried it on, so I do still have it. So maybe at the end of the week, before I decide if I'm going to return it or not, I'm going to try it on again. But I just put it back in the package because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, this is just a short recap for the whole month. It was really, really hard for me to try to eat that way, trying to hit that protein goal. I failed every week. I failed every week. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I was doing it wrong. I looked up a lot of different food pairings, a lot of food pairings that I saw other people trying that they liked, that they were kind of consistent in using food pairings that I feel like I could actually do together. I tried a couple of dishes that I did not or would not have usually tried, as well as like that did y'all. I made a big bowl of dense bean salad. Did not eat one drop of it. I did not eat. Did not eat the dense bean. I tasted it, and this was after letting it sit in the fridge because they say you gotta let it marinate. All the flavors are gonna come together and it's gonna be real good. It was disgusting. Don't y'all ever. I will never in my life. But also, I'm not a bean girl like that. There are a few cooked beans that I like, but baby, the dense bean salad. No, absolutely not. I will not be trying that again. Um, because I tried it both just like out of the can, mixing it together. And then one day I took some, I was like, well, maybe if I heat it up on the stove, I like it. I heated it up and it was still gross. It was still gross. It was still gross. Shout out to y'all who eating the dense bean salad. Keep doing your thing. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. I don't want it. Anyway, besides the point, moving forward, I haven't really been like back grocery shopping like that just because of the winter storm. Like we picked up a couple of things over the weekend, and that should be good for me until I can actually get to the store to shop. But I am going back high raw, and I'm gonna start that once I can get to the store to get what I need. I do have like frozen fruit, um, and I think I mentioned this last week, but I've been trying to have a smoothie every day. With my frozen fruit, I'll make me a smoothie, and so I've been having that, and I'll continue to have those, make my little smoothie bowls. But I really need to go get like some fresh produce so that I can just get back into eating high raw, making my own dressings. And to be quite honest, being going high raw or vegan or whatever you want to call it, it really requires creativity, and I think it's fun. Like I feel like I had the most fun creating and making my dishes when I was eating high raw. Again, that's my body felt the best when I did it. Um, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I just got to get to the store to get what I need. Um, just kind of eating what's here, regular with the rest of my family. Trying to finish up some stuff that I got that I know my mom, my daughter, they're not gonna eat. So I can either eat it or throw it away. If I don't eat it, it'll probably get thrown away, or I'll give it away. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But I definitely want to recap the month. I feel like body composition wise, I mean, I do feel a change. Some of my clothes do fit looser, even though the scale has not gone down. So that is definitely a sign that something happened in January. Even though I'm feeling real, I'm not gonna say discouraged. I'm just feeling like better things could have been afoot for the month of January. January went well up until the last week of the month. Everything besides the food, anyway. I'm sorry, I keep looking at my lips. I don't know where my bag is. They're dry. I need chapstick. I need lip gloss. Anyway, everything pretty much went okay for January. Like I was very consistent in my workouts, tracked it every day. Um, track the weights because I'm trying to live heavier. But honestly, now that I know I'm going back raw vegan, I don't know what that's going to look like trying to lift heavy. So I may need to scale back because what I was initially trying to do was gradually add on weight. So, I can lift heavy, get stronger, building that muscle back. But the workout I did tonight was pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. It was intermediate, but it felt like advanced. And I did a workout on the app that I use, the study app. I don't know how I can bring up. I'm gonna see if I can bring up my workout I just did today. Is it gonna let me see? No, that says schedule. No. Um. Hold on, hold on. I'm about to figure it out. Don't give up on me yet. Don't give up on me. Okay. Um. So yeah, I ended up doing a. So again, this app you can. They have so many different types of workouts. So because Mondays are my leg days, I did a 20-minute intermediate lower body workout. I added in a warm up and a cool down. So it totaled up to be 43 minutes. Oh, I'm sitting here. I forgot to stop my heart rate. It hasn't been that long though. I've only been sitting here for about 10 minutes, so and I just finished working out. It's not that long. But this is just to kind of show ooh, the workout shows up. It says I burned about 500 calories. It totaled up to 43 minutes. That's with the warm up and the cool down. And it just kind of shows you like your heart rate during the workout. Um, but yeah, I think it was a really good workout. Oh, that was for the warm up was 10 minutes. Main workout was 21 minutes. Cool down was 10 minutes. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good. And then afterwards, I got on my mini stepper for 15 minutes. I did record both. I'm not going to try. I am going to post my workouts at the end of the week this week. But more on what I did this week in next week, because this is supposed to be a January and week 4 recap. Anyway, it's the beginning of the week. Again, this is just a quick check-in short video because I was supposed to record and post them over the weekend. But again, I was still hurting after my cycle stopped. So TMI. I was still hurting after it stopped, which is why I was just I was down for the count for the rest of the week. I only got one workout in last week, two. And I can definitely feel it. I felt it when I was working out today. I was ready to, I was like, hey, is this workout done yet? It just felt, when you're doing like a guided workout, it just kind of starts to feel like it ain't time for this to be over yet. Have y'all ever done, what is it? Was it Billy Blanks? Or what's that other workout? Insanity. It's like, is this going to be over at any point? Because I feel like you're working me a little too hard. But but yeah, January did not completely go as I planned it. But we still move, we still ball. I may end up working out at home for the rest of the week. We'll have to see. I don't know what this weather. They said I think they're reporting that it's supposed to like rain again, so it's probably the roads are probably going to be icy again, which means ain't gonna be too much going outside. Thankfully, I have grocery stores not too far from me, so I can, if I really, really need to get out, I can go, get what I need to get. But we pretty much got everything. We got water, got it's food in here. Like we don't have to go out, but if I need to go get out the house, I can. But we'll see what the weather does the rest of the week. This winter, I'm really not feeling it. I don't really feel winter at all, but I'm not with all the snow. I'm not with it. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. I was supposed to do like before and after pictures and all that. I never did any of that. But I'll stand up and give you a preview. You want to see the bod? I got you. But yeah, I didn't lose any weight. Yay, yay. Is that my stomach? Did y'all hear that? That was something outside. That was something outside. Okay. Sorry. I'm still doing laundry. There's no way that's my stomach. That's not my stomach. Anyway. All right, guys. My back is bigger than what it was before. I'm not gonna pull. The belly is in the pants. Just get over it. Just get over it, okay? As you can see, you see the sweat on my back. I was really working out hard. I worked out really hard, if I must say. I have so much laundry to do. Everyone pray for me if you're watching this video. I have those clothes I need to fold up, mine and my child's. It don't look like a lot from this view, but it's a lot of clothes on it, and I'm still washing clothes. When does laundry end? Does anybody know? I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's really it. I'm gonna go give me a hot shower and finish my schoolwork because I got the nerve to be back in school. Y'all be easy. Have a great week. Still try to get your workouts in at home. There are a lot of people on YouTube that I like to watch too. Sometimes I do workouts from people I like to watch on YouTube. I see something I like. So there's always a way to get the workout in. Even though we're in the house, especially those of you who have gotten a lot more snow than we got around here, but there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. My thighs are burning. I had to go up the stairs after doing that workout. Let me tell you something. It was, yeah. Get y'all workouts in. Keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? We still in the game. I'm still out here fighting. That was really unnecessary.